That way, is it doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to redo the video for how to do a pot roast. As you can see, this little pot roast is very tiny, and it says a chuck roast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's defrosted. And don't let the butchers bully you into buying a big old thick pot roast. Don't let them pull that crap of, oh, if we cut it, you have to take both. No, that's not true. You take, they're there to butcher for you. That's why they're called a butcher. So, anyways, you can see that this is just a little teeny pot roast. And with everything, you always got to rinse your meat off. Okay, so rinse it off right there in the bag. Alright, now. Alright, turn your skillet on to high, and as you notice, I do not have any oil or anything in the skillet. You can if you want to, but this meat's only going to be on there for 2 or 3 seconds. So, I'm going to wash my hands while I wait for that skillet to heat up. It's kind of good to have a big old fork, even with a small, tiny pot roast like this, even like a normal fork, you know, just use 2 of them, you know, to flip around. But anyways, you know, I have this with that little teeny knife set. Alright, so, you know, you want to brown it on both sides first to seal in the juices, like I said before. Otherwise, your pot roast is going to come out really hard and rubbery. It's going to suck. So you want to seal in any kind of juices by browning both sides. And then you can have your potatoes, your onions, your garlic, or use garlic salt. I got a little bit of basil here, and one thing that Ben taught me is bay leaf. Bay leaf is a very aromatic type herb that just adds flavor, and that's okay. You can even when you add a cup of water to your pot roast, you can add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to that if you want to flavor it. Liquid smoke. But anyways, we're going to see it. You know, when you wash it too, it makes it so that it doesn't stick. So don't have to worry about it sticking to the pan. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna try to get that up on the side just a little bit. Just kind of. It doesn't got to be super fancy, but you know, the more sides you sear it on and seal it up on, the better it's going to hold in that juice. Okay, so we got it browned. Just take it over here, throw it in your crock pot. Cup of water from the fridge. Even tap water, because you're going to be baking it anyways. It's going to bake any germs or whatever out of there. Put that in. And if you want, you can go ahead and put the onions now. And also remember that the minute you cut an onion, it starts absorbing toxins from the air. So it's a good idea to get this into the pot pretty quickly. And if you leave an onion out all day, like out on your office desk or whatever, and like there's a cold or a flu going around the office, that onion will turn black by the end of the day, from what I hear, because it absorbs all the germs. And it's a good way to keep yourself from getting sick if your coworkers aren't going to pitch a fit about that. But I'm going to just pinch off a little bit of this just to get the flavor started. And remember the secret ingredient. I can find it. What did I do with it? Oh my god! I had a box of. I really did. I had a box of Lipton Soup Mix. It's my cheater stuff. Ben, did you move that?
Mm-mm.
Of course, man first. Man for the man's fault. Too good for my own thing. Okay. So remember, this is dry onion soup mix. It's got powder and it's got like dehydrated onions in it. And this has about like half left. So because this is a small pot roast, I'm gonna pretty much use the rest of this packet because, like I said, it's only got about half of it in here. Dump that in, and you want to put your camera in the pot. Alright, so you want to just kind of spread that all around. Alright. And, put it right on top so it's like baking. And turn your crock pot to high. Cover the lid and walk away. Wait 2 hours. And then put your potatoes and carrots in. And then put the lid on and walk away. And then in 2 more hours, it should be done. Little pot roast like this should only take about 4 hours. But in the meantime, I just, wanted to kind of show you that we got some fresh basil leaf. And the garlic, comes from this little garlic plant. You take a clove of garlic from the grocery store, you put it in a pot, and eventually a plant will grow out of it. I just used some basil seeds, put it in the pot, and within 2 weeks, a little plant started growing, and now it's like a big deal. And because you live in Florida, Kimberly, it's going to be very easy for you. So I think that's pretty much about it. But you can get like your potatoes and everything done all beforehand, and then just throw them in a Tupperware because these will absorb toxins from the air, and they'll get dried out and start turning black. It's pretty gross. So you can go ahead and just put your herbs and stuff in with the potatoes because it's all going there anyways. And you can put this in the fridge, and then in 2 hours, you put it all together, just dump the whole thing in there. And that's kind of like a good teaching tool. Get everything prepared, cut up and ready, and you can even put some more onion after the onion you just put in there. And that's it. So remember, brown it, throw it in the pot, 1 cup of water, a half pack of soup, some onions, spices if you want. Put it on the lid, turn it on high, 2 hours, and then come back and throw in your Tupperware, put the lid on, and you can turn it to low at that point if you wanted to. And then you walk away, and that's it.
Okay.
Alright, so that's today's review for pot roast. Sayonara!
Okay. There you go.
Are you still recording? Why is it on mute?
What?
There's a mute button there.
I don't know.
What the hell, Ben? Don't you even pay attention?